Hello, everybody. I just wanted to let you know that I have a new article posted up on Substack. It's part of a three-part mini series, and it's all about beliefs and belief systems and how beliefs affect your biology and your health, and they also affect society. I wanted to do this three-part mini series before I dive into mood and food, which is the 10-week series I'm going to be doing very soon. It will be similar to my beauty food series, where each week I will devote time to one specific element as well as offering information on nutrition and how you can alter your diet and your lifestyle in order to create more emotional health balance. But I thought before launching a series on mood and food, why don't we talk a little bit about belief systems? Because you really can't make any changes to your life or your health, especially until you understand what your beliefs are. And I'm saying beliefs and not thoughts. I'm not saying thoughts because this whole idea of watching your thoughts, monitoring your thoughts, this whole law of attraction stuff, I understand the underlying truth that people are getting at, but it can be a little frustrating for a lot of people when they start out hearing about this because thoughts are passing things. They're not really that big of a deal. What is a big deal is your belief system because a thought comes and goes. Some days we are really tired and stressed out and we have negative thoughts. And then we get some sleep and we eat some food and our positive thoughts are back again. Belief is different. A belief is something, a thought that starts as a regular passing thought, but that you hold on to and you keep feeling and thinking and experiencing that thought over and over and over again. And it goes on a loop eventually. So it becomes this pattern. And if it goes on for more than, I don't know, I don't know the science behind this, but from my experience, you have to have the same thought pattern for an extended period of time. In my life, I would say I have to have the same thought for several months before it becomes a belief. So you keep having the same thought over and over again. You're practicing that thought and then it becomes a belief. And so that belief becomes enmeshed with your personality. It just becomes encoded into your whole system. And it's going to have an effect on your health. It's also going to have an impact on your decision making and the kinds of people that you choose to hang out with and your opinions about the people that you hang out with. And it's just going to have a big effect on you. Beliefs also impact society. This is the reason why I got interested in belief systems at a really young age, because I lived around people who had an entirely different belief system than the one I was being brought up in my family. And this caused a lot of problems for me. There were kids at school who would not be my friend because I did not belong to their belief system. And this was very painful for me. But it inspired me to become curious about it. And I ended up going to college to study sociology and religious studies. And it's been many years since I was in college. But to this day, I'm still kind of obsessed with understanding how beliefs shape our reality as individuals, but also as a collective. And so the article I launched today is part one in a three-part series about beliefs and how they affect you as an individual person and how they also affect society. So I hope you check that out. My Substack is rawvegannofriends.com. And on Wednesday, I'll be on the podcast with Kiko. And we're also going to talk about belief systems. And I'm super excited to talk to Kiko because Kiko speaks several languages. And from what I've experienced in my own limited experience of speaking foreign languages, is that when I was speaking in a foreign language in a conversation with another person, everything about my internal world changed. My thoughts changed, my perceptions changed, my body changed. It was amazing. And Kiko is far more fluent in other languages than I am. And I'm interested in asking her about that. What is it like for her when she speaks French? What is it like for her when she speaks English versus Japanese? what happens to her internally? I want to know. And I think that we can find some information about belief systems and how they absolutely have an impact on your physiology, your biology, your psychology, your philosophy, and even your reality. So please join us on Wednesday at 3 o'clock Pacific time. We'll go live on both of our channels, and join me on my Substack at rawvegannofriends.com. Bye.